put me on.
If I had to describe Lawayne McCoy's game, I mean, I always compare, the new generation, they compare guys to what's going on now.
For me, Lawayne McCoy's game, the first thing that comes to mind is throwback. His feet work is dominant. He got dominant feet. In today's game, I guess he can play. I always joke around and I always tell scouts this too. He can play in the 90s.
I describe my game as dominant. Every play, you never know. I can make a play any play.
I always compare guys to when I grew up watching football. I would say he's like the Michael Irvin type guy to make the tough catches, not enough speed to run by you.
So I think him with the dominant feet and him hiding his shoulder, he have like a slight route runner / great hands. He can play higher man football. He doesn't complain. He's a real gritty kid. It's just anything you need him to do on the football field, he'll do. And just he's a tenacious competitor.
My name is Lawayne McCoy, and it's my time. It's a blessing to be in this spot that I'm in right now. As a kid, I always dreamed of being in this position, and it's just a blessing. I grew up in the Miami Gardens area, 207. It was kind of rough back then, growing up. A lot of robbings, a lot of killings. That's why a kid like me just, play ball, to get my mind on things like that and just to focus up.
They say the best for last. We done heard everything they've been saying. They gonna have to stand on it when they see it. That's coming from Martin Luther Jr. Minister Louis Jubicon. Yeah, stand on that. Drew Joseph, head coach at Miami Central Rockets. To me, it's just an honor, not even just as a caliber, just coaching a kid, just a great kid in itself. Not even about, because you take away the accolades, you take away the production on the field, just being able to coach a person like that, knowing his story, knowing where he comes from, and knowing where he's going. It's just an honor to be a small piece to the big puzzle of his life, and just be a guide and mentor, and whatever I can. And I don't claim to know everything, but anything that I can assist him with, and as far as his process, I'm just happy to be a part of it.
It feels great to be coached by Coach Zub. A real great, genuine guy. A guy full of love. He's hard on you at times. But he still loves you.
I think my coaching method is pretty throwback, I guess, unorthodox in a sense. I would say tough love, I guess, more so, but nonetheless it's love, and it's genuine, it's authentic, and it's very transparent, and the kids, they understand it. Sometimes they may say I mean, but I mean well as well. So, I think that is my coaching method.
I would say it's aggressive, but he wants the best for you. That's why he's so aggressive on coaching you, and you just take the coaching, you'll be good.
Let's go. You making each other better. That's what we're doing right now. Dominate your rep, dominate everything that you do, and make each other better. Make sure the locker room taken care of. Close my eyes.
Back with the guys!
Oh my God!
He tried to stop you from running option. Let him go. Make everything go where you want it to go. Look, you can't make that play. AJ Snipes, offensive coordinator at Miami Central Senior High. I wouldn't even say it's about coaching a kid of his caliber. I think it's more of just coaching a kid that comes to work every day. Like, it's like you can coach a 5-star, but a 5-star will always, those are the hardest guys to coach because they always resort back to their talent. They'll get out the system, they'll do stuff, but a guy like him, he'll stay in the system. So it doesn't matter about your talent or anything else. You always want guys that are coachable. He's a coachable kid, and that's the most important thing. That's the plus factor to his game. So any college that want a guy that's coachable, that can make plays, that's the guy you want.
Coach AJ, he's a cool guy. He can be a headache sometimes, but Coach AJ just wants the best for you and the best for the team.
My coaching style here at my Central is old school, man. You come here, you gotta have tough skin. That's the first thing I tell every kid, coach, parent, anybody that comes through these gates. You gotta have tough skin. We don't pacify anybody. It's a tough culture, but it turns young men into better young men on and off the field, because they'll be ready for anything life throws at them. So that's the main thing we try to prove here is having a work ethic. Like, nothing could deter you from your goal. So if you got that mentality here, you'll survive here. If you don't, if you question your ability, question yourself, question the coaching, you won't make it.
I'd say his coaching method is like more relaxed, just putting plays in from here and there, coaching up the kids, and just making sure everybody stays in the system.
Hey, yo, understand this. Yo, quarterbacks, pay attention to the game. Like, we ran the same play and walked the ball up the field. They changed the defense, they blitzed, they did everything. This built in if y'all just make it go.
We here, you heard me? Ain't nothing more to say. We here, we showed up, the people here, so you know what time it is, what we about to do. Eat face,
Tommy Schuler, wide receiver coach of the Miami Central Rockets. It's just great, man, knowing that he on my team, that I could groom him up, show him the ins and outs of football, show him what it is to be an elite receiver, just coaching him hard, man, and just seeing him grow.
It feels great to be coached by Coach Thomas Schuler because, he know the ins and outs of receiver. He played the game before. He was a 100-catch guy. So, learning from a 100-catch guy, you can't do nothing wrong.
It's just exciting, into the game at all times, on their trail about the little things, because the little things could stop you from being great. So, I'm just a young coach. I'm energetic, and I just love the game, man. So I just bring the passion into them.
I'd say he's more cool, laid back, He wants the best for you. He's going to put things in your toolbox for you to be successful at the next level.
Line one, in the right, Wayne. In the right. Oh, my God. Let's go. They know what's going on. You been here. You know.
If I had to describe Lawayne McCoy's game, I always compare, the new generation, they compare guys to what's going on now. I always compare guys to when I grew up watching football. I would say he's like the Michael Irvin type guy, could make the tough catches, got enough speed to run by you, but always play with a grit. Play Iron Man football. You're gonna look up and say, "Coach, give me the ball." That's the kind of guy you want in your huddle. Guy that don't shy away from it when you need it.
For me, Lawayne McCoy's game, the first thing coming to mind is throwback. In today's game, I guess he could. I always joke around, and I always tell scouts this too. He could play in the '90s. He can play Iron Man football. He doesn't complain. He's a real gritty kid. And just anything you need him to do on the football field, he'll do. And he's a tenacious competitor. Like, he got a competitive spirit, and it follows him through, be it on offense, defense, or special teams. The kid doesn't quit. They don't make many kids like that these days. They're cut from a different cloth, and that guy's special.
His game is exciting. His feet work is dominant. He got dominant feet. So I think him with them dominant feet and him hiding his shoulder, he have like a slight route runner / great hands.
I describe my game as dominant, every play, you never know. I can make a play any play, and I say kind of finesse, like
My goal for Lawayne McCoy this season is to be whatever we need him to be, offensively, defensively, whatever we need. I mean, if I look down and I need a play, I'm looking down that line, I'm looking at him. He the guy, he the leader. It's got to be his show. We're going to die with him. We're going to live and die with him.
My goal and expectation for Lawayne McCoy is, first and foremost, for him to be a leader on and off the field. And just lead by example for his teammates. This is his year to step into a light that he's worked so hard to turn on. And, with the preparation that he's doing, he's going to shine in it. And then another goal of mine is just for him to be the best version of himself every single day, every single play.
My goals and expectations for this upcoming season, to be the best leader for my team, the best version of myself, to come out and dominate every game.
To show people that he's a big-time wide receiver. I know he's a great athlete and the things he can do on the defensive side, but I'm trying to show that he's an elite wide receiver. Last year we used him a lot both ways, so I just want the world to see, the college to see, everybody to see that he can be an elite receiver.
The goals and expectations for me and my team this season, to go out every game, dominate every opponent, execute every play, and win a state championship.
We only got one goal, man. That's just keep winning state titles, man. Keep putting these kids in school and just keep being a great role model to them.
All my goals and my expectations, just shout out to Teddy Lockett and Roland Smith and my offensive coordinator Alexander Snipes and Dwight Jackson, the forefathers and even Anthony Saunders. Those guys have laid down the foundation to building a championship caliber culture here. And I think last year we did a great job of enhancing the brand. And for us, is a continual upward movement is our motto as coaches, as far as just driving, this national caliber program to new heights. We were blessed to, win national championship last year, and this year we're looking to do so in a dominating fashion, and just really just seeing these kids, shine as much as they can, because they're putting in a lot of work this summer, and they did a lot of work this spring, and you just want to make sure that they see through, they go ahead and attain the goals that they have at hand.
My goals with Miami Central is always set. It's always set at a high standard. I mean, it's a standard we set here a while ago. We believe when we show up, we get off the bus, we feel like we're the best thing that's in the country. I mean, so as far as the standard for us and what my expectations is always going to be high. Like, I always set the bar high. I'm a guy that I self-evaluate, so I was always taught you're only as good as your last time out. All right, so the last time we played 7-on-7, we lost. That means we got work to do. So I don't care nothing about no state championships and all that other stuff. I'm always evaluating from week to week. If it's too close one week, the next week you best believe I'm gonna sharpen that up. That's the goals for Miami Central. That's how we feel. We don't believe in going off what we did last year or 2 years ago. We're not state champs right now. We a Miami Central football team getting ready for the football season. That team last year was state champions. Now we're just Miami Central.
I love my team chances with me leading, as if anybody else was leading. Me and my brothers, we go hard at work every day. We know what we're capable of. We know what we're going into this season, and we got a chip on our shoulder.
Wayne is the type of kid. He's not a real vocal kid. He gonna lead by his actions on the field. So if you ever watch him, he'll make a play and then he'll just run and celebrate to the sideline and be like, "Y'all boys, let's go." So that's different. But he's not gonna be the one hollering and screaming like, "Man, what you doing?" This and that. That's not him. I mean, he'll lead the exercise. That's about the most screaming you're gonna get out of him. But during the game, he gonna lead by his play.
Wayne, it's a leader, man. It's in him. It's not nobody who overnight. It's in him. He can lead this team to another state title. I feel that he got the ability to do it.
I feel about my team. I love my teammates. We've been working hard all spring, all summer to get where we are now, and I just can't wait till we showcase our talents on Friday nights.
They're great. Everybody loves him. Nobody hates Lawayne McCoy. Everybody loves Wayne. Wayne go around, he joke with everybody, he makes sure everybody okay. So they proud for him to be their leader. Man, it's tough. You know, everybody see the winning championships and everything, but it's tough in the jungle. You know, we coach you hard, we get on you. So it's a tough atmosphere, but you'll come out a champion.
I would say just the mentality of Miami Central is what embodies this neighborhood, which is a working class neighborhood. Grit. It's a hard-working culture. Everybody, we always say it ain't for everybody, meaning that, you know, everybody can't be a Miami Central Rocket because of just the arduous work that we put in continuously every single day. I like to tell them our separation is in our preparation, because just the work that's put in within these buildings and on this field day in and day out, and from the coaching staff to the kids to our support staff to our administration to assist in, you know, expanding and enhancing the football brand and taking it to new heights of being a national caliber program, not just a team. You know, I always, you know, people say you compare it to a luxury brand, and I do, be it Gucci, Rolex, you name it, because it's not in the sense of what the brand is, it's what it takes to create that actual brand, what it takes to create that actual luxury style. You know, the small details and increments that create that actual product is what makes that product so valuable. So it's not just the product, it's the process in creating that product is what separates Miami Central amongst all the schools in the county, in the state, in the region, and in the country.
The mentality of Miami Central, you got a saying we came up with a long time ago. It's the old cliche, kill a mosquito with an axe. We always got our foot on the gas. You know, I always tell the kids, if a team get off the bus, they feel like they got a chance to win because they had an option. They could have stayed at their school and not got on that bus. If they get off that bus, you should have a little chip on your shoulder saying they think they're gonna win. So you got to get off the bus with that mentality, and that's what we try to preach to our kids. Like, it's a grit, it's a grind, and if you prepare hard, the game is easy. Practice should be harder than the game, and that's the way we keep it.
The school's mentality, I say, is dominant. You know, everybody wants to see everybody win. You know, everybody's picking each other up. You know, being a brother. You know, it's just all love at Miami Central.
Sound off. Hey yo, boy, me, me. Yo. One more time.
Break off in that line. Y'all two.
Sound off. Hey yo, y'all boy, me, Yo.
Oh, he should have double digit this year. He gonna have double digit receiving touchdowns. Put that on me.
How many touchdowns I think Lawayne McCoy scored this season? As many as we need. I mean, that's the best thing. I couldn't even tell you how many he scored last year. I just know when we needed to play, he got the ball in the end zone. So I'm gonna go with as many as we need, man. If we need 30 touchdowns out of him, he gonna give me 30. That's it. You know what I mean? It's like Joker. The NBA. Joker gonna give you 35 points, 15 rebounds one week, and next week gonna give you 42 points and 6 rebounds. Whatever he need to give you to get a victory. That's the most important thing.
Well, I mean, touchdowns made me score a whole lot, enough to win me my championship. That's how many.
20 plus.
Hey, one of the best athletes in the game right now. This guy's a dog. Point blank period. FSU's getting a good one, man. Hey, we gotta go before we leave. And for those y'all back home, let them know what we gotta do, man.
Fight, grind, shine, like, subscribe.
That's it.
It was in the way. I had to got it ready.